Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Lights. This is a collective general reading. My earth, air, fire, and water signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, welcome. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, welcome. And my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. This is the monthly, and the channel energy for this monthly is release negative parts of yourself. If you find yourself as being whole and balanced this month, it's someone you're dealing with. Okay, they are unbalanced, and they're neglecting aspects of themselves. They're neglecting things that are important, that are concerning them, mind, body, and soul. And they have to face what they are neglecting and releasing it and forgiving themselves and working it out. If we could just, it's possible, but it just feels like it's one out of a million, one out of a trillion, one one out of a billion. And so I know for me, working really, really, really hard all the time and never saw any sense of benefits. And it had nothing to do with the job itself. It just had to do with, for me, having to prove to loved ones that I'm working hard, and it was never good enough. And so I started neglecting my self-care. Um, I started to be harder on myself. This is my past self. And and since I stepped up to the forefront for myself, because I realized that my support system lacked, and I can have a support system. I just have to put in the work to build my support system that works for me. Um, I wouldn't want anyone in the SGL community to lose yourself, because it's hard building yourself back up. And it does have a lot of trust issues around it, where you are going to question yourself. What is going on with me? What's wrong with me? We are in an era where good people are not fun. Good people, and that I feel like that's trying to infiltrate all over the world, because we do have good people, we do have loving people. It's just we have to put ourselves in those environments. But no one tells you about the test when you put yourself in those environments, because good people are protectors. They want to protect their space, their environment, the people that they love that are good people. And so it feels like you're going through this test all over again. So it's hard to decipher, okay, is this a good person? Is this person good for me? Is this new lifestyle, is this really what I want? Is this the environment that I want to put myself if I have to fight that I'm a good person? So um collective earth, air, fire, and water signs, by you um releasing the neglected parts of yourself this month, it is going to usher in those who are not going to put you through all that. Okay. It's not even going to feel like it's too good to be true. You will know. For those of you who have already been supportive in the SGL community, welcome back. May you find the clarity and confirmation and understanding that you seek or need. We're going to start off with overall focus and see what messages come out. All right. There's something about naive and ignorance. It's like Someone's having a battle to remain cheerful and in good spirits. We have call to action here. So it says take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And I really feel like you don't have to put yourself in those positions. Hey, I'm a guilty as association. I will call someone that I know is not aligned with me, that I know are not good for me, that I know they talk about people, that I know that they talk about me, that I know that I'm a good person and a loving person, and they take advantage because I allow them to. I will take myself out of a space and be whole again, and then have that moment of, okay, I need someone to talk to, right? When I should be creating a new connection instead of going back to the connections that do not serve me. I serve them, but it doesn't serve me. It breaks me down, it tears me down, it makes me feel less than, it makes them feel superior, of taking advantage of my kindness and goodwill. No lucky. So we have call to action as your overall focus. Take action. You want the change, don't just talk about it, be about it. Okay? Walk your talk. Allow your actions to meet your words, to confirm your confirmation, and do it for yourself, not for anyone else. Okay? There's things about yourself. Now, I want you to be practical this month, collective. For instance, don't sit there and put a goal over yourself that you know it's going to take 5 years. Be practical. I want you to be successful this month. For me, I'm back in the gym and I'm taking it slowly because that's what made me really happy, that I was working on myself. And I'm surrounded by people, and it's allowing me to face my anxieties and knowing that I am in a safe space. That was just an example, like starting off small, going to go walk. You know, if you have cleaning to do in your home, start off small. Do one bit here, one bit there. Don't drain yourself. But one thing I want to encourage my collective is stop putting in all of the effort into connections that mean you no good, that will not allow you to grow. It won't allow you to develop into this being that is so transparent, where you don't have to worry about doubting yourself or doubting someone's intentions. But like I said, you will know. You would definitely know. So there's a lot of emotional transformation this month. There's a lot of releasing, and for the most, there's a lot of freedom. All right. So I want you to be mindful of your time and who you give your time to. I want you to be mindful of your thoughts and how you entertain your thoughts. I want you to be mindful of releasing what you think to people. Okay. But it is safe for you to express how you feel. But I just feel like I wouldn't express how I feel to someone who has disrespected you, or for a fact they will, switch your words around and talk about you to someone else, and cause some sense of chaos. For the most part, for some of you in the collective, this is a month for you to let it all out. Meaning, literally, this is an emotional detox. An emotional detox. Get it all out. Okay. And once you get it all out, it's going to make you stronger. And your relationship with yourself is going to deepen. For the most part, for some of you, once you get it out with your significant other and your partner, it deepens the relationship. You finally got it out. Angel guide messages for my collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. People do the darnest things. Your angel guide message, we have honesty honesty and communication, and angelic protection. And don't give your power away of making people feel superior over you, like you can't speak up for yourself this month, like you don't allow anyone to make you feel like you don't have the right to hold your own position as being independent as an individual. If you are in a relationship is two independent people coming together and supporting each other. And I feel like if you are in a relationship, you're saying, you know what, I am not going to be responsible for all the weight. I'm not going to be responsible for all the responsibilities. You are no longer enabling. Okay. And so when you stop enabling, you're able to put in all of your energy into your emotional transformation. This honesty and communication, it really feels like instead of being honest with people, you want to prevent confrontation, or to prevent you from feeling some type of way. Okay, walk your talk. Just allow your actions, your fire energy, to speak for you. And if you get put into a position, some of you may be put into this position many times this month, where you're like, I don't want to repeat myself again. I said what I said. This is what I mean. This is how I feel. All right. So let's talk about this honesty and communication. It says, you are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you are holding anything in or feel to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, listener, call in angels and ask them to support you. And that's that angelic protection. Okay? They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. No, Lucky. You guys have to excuse me. Lucky is adventuring. Give me overall direction, please. Let go of being clingy as well. I said that all last month briefly. I didn't do a reading on it, but that I can recall. You have to create your own security or maintain your own security, because the last thing you want to do is get out of harmony with your stability, because there's new possibilities coming in, but you're not able to see it when you're vibing low and feeling very hopeless, or when you're having anxiety, or when you're facing traumas, or when you're being triggered, or when you're fearing the new or the unknown, or when you're worried, right? Being worried because no one's understanding, being worried that there is you're being outweighed by those who are against you, and they don't want you to experience freedom, you know. If it ain't hot mess and drama, but that's for the low vibing people. I really want you to understand, collective, that there are many people who do not are not in the environment of dysfunction. You're going to have to, if you want it, you're going to have to go get it with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is about self care and no longer being dependent on people that are not going to fulfill you, mind, body, and soul. The Ace of Cups. This is summoning for a new journey. Mm-hmm. This month. And within the things that you release, the neglected parts of yourself that you release, there is going to be a treasure in that. It's a benefit. Okay, it is a benefit. It definitely is. All right, overall direction. Let me see. Overall direction for the month. We have the Hermit. Self reflection of really getting down to the nitty gritty. I feel like instead of judging others, you're judging yourself, and the things that you're judging yourself, that's what you're facing head on. For some of you, it's confusing. You're like, no, this is what people are saying is not me. And the more and more those thoughts come up, the more it feels like you're transforming into what people are saying that you're not. So definitely ground yourself with the Hermit, Virgo's energy, Earth. And it says this, pertains to overall direction. It says, don't ignore your inner voice, listener. To really hear yourself, you must need to unplug and step away from the chaos. Be sure to take time to be alone to do some soul searching. Your answers are within. Shadow treasures. All right, let me go ahead and pull you a goddess oracle. Lucky, what are you doing? Goddess oracle for my collective. Excuse me. All right, Goddess oracle. We have sacred space and sensitivity. Releasing the neglected part of yourself. It is definitely going to be emotional transformation for the majority within the collective. It says you're becoming extremely sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, harsh environments, harsh situations, and harsh chemicals. And you need to create a sacred space within yourself or in your environment. Put yourself in a sacred space. Okay. I also want to get you keep your heads up. All right. You can accept to advocate your freedom and accept people for who they are and go about your business, or you can accept who you are and the freedom that you possess and just going and starting a whole new fresh and leaving everyone behind, right? And you're just basically cutting off ties and moving on. Understand those who you know that you need to not invest your time and energy into. They're in the background with the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Okay. um it's like someone's trying to orchestrate a campaign to go against you and not for you. But I really feel like some of you within the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs, that in negative energy is going to give you that fire energy to walk your talk. Instead of telling people what you're trying to do to create your heaven on earth, all of those things where you feel captive to is what's going to give you the energy to build the future that you want to walk into. All right. Standing strong on your belief systems. All right. Let's pull a romantic oracle and we're going to conclude. I will focus on self as well as the message that comes out. Okay. Romantic oracle for my collective. All right. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss holiday time together. In pertaining to self, don't spoil the moment. It can be an infinite experience. You can enjoy the bliss the way that you want to. There's no wrong way of reintroducing yourself to yourself. And pertaining to just in general, it says enjoy the bliss holiday time together. So, whoever this person is, don't rush it. Don't think about what's not happening. Don't look ahead. Enjoy the moment. Okay. And just in relationships in general, don't put any expectations on anyone. And don't allow anyone to put any don't give people permission to put an expectation on you. Does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, I love you, my collective. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.